folks, Species7 here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Farm Sim 15 Gold, and a map review. This is Debowiec version 2. The pronunciation is probably right off the map. It's one of those Rusko-Slavy language things, and I ain't that good at it. So anyway, moving right along. Wow. I had real big hopes for this. This map, you do need to unzip... Oh, hi fella, sorry. I mean to hang over your shoulder and yap. You do need to unzip it, or WinRAR, whichever is your zippity-doo of choice, and there are a number of mods and files inside. Odd sort of things like darker night, fast forward time, no gloss, like, I mean, there's a couple like chopped straw, etc. that you would expect to find, but for the most part, they're rather odd collection of mods. And I think the only physical mod included, oh, let's actually go to mods, was besides this, that he does give you Maru's sawmill to place, but under cultivators, we have a tow chain. Okay. So that's what I mean. Like, the mods included are a little bit odd, but you do need to unzip and install them. Let's inherit a little money, because something else that's a little odd. I'm now pressing the tab button. I'm now pressing it again, and one more time for good luck. Ha! Yes, this indicates to us exactly what you would expect. We have no vehicles. So we'll buy a little purple pickup here in a moment. This is your spawn point, and near as I can tell is the main farm. Before we get too into it, though, let's look at the general overview of things. Let's look at our information panels. Here we have the usual suspects, in so much as the wheat, the barley, canola, corn, the potatoes, sugar beets, and the wood chips. We have, well, it was not translated from English. That's all that means, and that's not a big one, all right? So kelp is included on the map, and yeah, the mod for that was included, and silage. So, we have 3 points of sale, and, well, we'll look at the map in a minute. They're actually right on top of each other. So, yeah, you basically go to one place kind of across the street and sell everything, which is alright too. I mean, you might want to run small gear and tight maps and all of that goodness. No issues. Moving right along, here's the actual map, I think. Yeah. And you can see, this is supposed to show all our vehicles. So, yeah, it's a little lacking in that. We do have a tow chain. I could tour around on the tow, but it's pretty slow. Oh, sorry, wrong button. There we go. Here's the actual fields. Unnumbered, as you can see. So I'm going to assume we own them all or none. And here's what we've actually got growing in them. At least this part works. All of the usual suspects, including a whole bunch of corn. And considering they start you in easy mode with $12,000 and no equipment, well, he should have included the rental mod. That's what I would advise. If you, for some reason, decide to play this map, I would advise you load the rental mod or the money cheat and just throw yourself a couple of $100 bazillion to start with. There you go. So that's pretty much all of that. This part of things, that's it. There are cows and chickens. You'll notice there are no sheep. That, my friends, is because there are, well, no sheep. So, yeah. Yeah. No missions, no gold coins, no purple horseshoes or whatever the heck it is. This is not your usual box of Lucky Charms. So there we are. That's our info sheet. A quick look at the map in a more realistic light. Other than that blotch of tip points up in the top there where we have, well, the 3 tip points I described, none of these other markers, oh, maybe that gas marker is right, so there should be fuel right over here. That one may be right. Near as I can tell, none of the other markers are right. And yes, animation map trigger, although it was not translated. Again, to press 0 or O to open. Yeah. well, not really sure what the heck that texture is supposed to be, so that doesn't really help us, but I do notice that we have both a tip point and a pickup point here. So one can only assume this is the new silos they're using. Straight vehicle storage. This is obviously not, and maybe that's wood chip. Like I said, I really can't tell what texture that's supposed to be. So it's not terribly high res and doesn't really seem to fit. Over here we have, and I'll buy some just to prove it, the wonders of our livestock collection, which, as I say, in this case includes both cows, and we'll just buy a couple so we can see where they live, and, as you can see, no option to buy sheep, so we'll just buy a couple of chickens because we do like to have them clucking about the place. Silly little mother cluckers anyway. Alright. And now I will open this, because this is our cows. It comes with a bunch of included staticate cows, just so you don't feel bad and really don't know if your cows end up getting static cow disease, although that might just be on the Sosnova map. But there you go, that's the cow bar. And in fact, the walking, living, breathing cows, here's our poop to liquid and our solids. And here comes one. Don't go in the shed. Don't do it. Don't. I'm not doing that again. Ew, I walked through a cow yesterday. Did you guys see that? It was just, oh yeah. There's no food there. There's no point heading to it. So here's our meadows for the cattle. And I guess we're pretty much limited to just the troughs in here by the look of it. There is no water mod, blah blah blah, etc. The chickens, I believe, are hiding back here. Hello? I don't hear them. Do you guys hear them? I don't hear them. Oh, now I hear them. Ah, here we go. 1 yard over. This is your pit here for your silage. Kind of cool. Just marked off with some tires. And here's our chickens. Yes, indeed. Buck, buck, buck. Alright. And that, I do believe, is pretty much one of these things. This shed here will supply seeds and fertilizer. Ta-da! Did we ever figure out? This also shows us to be our gas point right here. Yeah, I don't really see a gas tank. Maybe it's on the other side of the building, or a fuel tank, or whatever the heck they're going to try and fill up our tractors with. Yeah, there ain't nothing on this side of the building, is there? Okay. Okay, well, fair enough. Like I say, the markers on the map are not actually anywhere near accurate. So we're going to have to buy ourselves a vehicle, unless you guys really want me to walk around the map and show it to you that way. And I don't think you do, so we're going to buy our usual burgundy, or purple, as it's known, pickup. Oh, did I just buy another one? Man, go the heck away. Alright, now, it will be at the store, but, oopsie, whee, there we go. Let's reset it. Yes, please. Okay, okay. Now, it should, in theory, be here somewhere. Do. I don't see my purple pickup truck. Well, by goodness. I've been thinking now that the reset, yeah, it didn't move. So, let's just jump in. No idea why. But here we are at the shop, which is right up here at the top of the map. And right across the street are all of the sales points. And as well, I've been all over this map, and as near as I can tell, if you do want to use Maru's sawmill, or as it's called, the Two Rivers Placeable Sawmill, you're going to have to put it here as well. Nice thing is, I did notice, is that rather than the $225,000 or $250,000 that unit normally costs, I see he has actually put it in here at $0. And like I said, oh, okay, well, it's too big to go in here, so I'm not sure where you would want to end up putting it, actually. I don't think that'll actually work, will it? Yeah. Alright, but over here maybe? Even that's a little bit big. How about if we... oop, sorry. Wrong buttons! Oh, okay. It would appear that we could maybe slot it in there. Okay. So, yeah. That would be about our only choice, I think. So here we are. Here are your tip points. We can sell our eggs here to this fine looking scary ass fella. Then we have our other grain tip here. We have a way to send the train off into the future there. And I believe that this is also... No, maybe not. That's kind of weird. There's some sheaths of wheat. Bringing in the sheaths. Bringing in the sheaths. Spuds and beets. Lovely. And... okay, well that might be an issue, because I don't know that we can actually get there now. Ah, we gotta be able to get there. How the heck do we get there? We'll hop back in our purple teacup truck. Turn this puppy around. Try and figure out just how the heck someone would get there. Alright, so there is no road on this side. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And... here we are. Secret formula. Whee! Alright, so how did this work out for us? Well, not bad, eh? Because there's, whoop. Yeah, you so good. Yeah, here's our normal. Well, what the heck have we actually got here? Okay, this is their normal saw area, so I guess we sort of dropped this in the right place, didn't we? And that'll again send the the thing off with the wood. The train, that's it, it's a train. There's our wood chip tip there. So, yeah. Huh. Is this actually producing boards? Oh, this is the sawmill, so yeah. And wow, that's a pretty snug fit, eh? We might have wanted to slide it back a foot or two here. Yeah, definitely, we could do that. Ooh, maybe. Alright, so there you are. If you're really good, you can squeeze Maru's sawmill in. Alright, let's go have a little bit look at some more of the map. Oh my goodness. So yeah, as I say, the all your symbols, the dollar bill, the chicken on the egg, you can obviously see those are in the wrong places. The cow, well, basically all of the rest of the symbols are sort of not quite what we'd want them to be. So, let's go. Let's go. Sure. Let's head back out and get on some pavement. Alrighty. And we have no choice. That's actually the end of the map. Just as, and this is kind of weird, but there are a lot of areas like this. This is actually a map edge here. You can't cut across to whatever's over there. It's the same thing on the other side. You can actually see it on the mini-map, how this sort of carved out little canyon. But actually, other than the map issues, I haven't found anything else too odd. Don't know that I'm a big fan of these huge little hillocks on the side of every field, but it's understandable, and it sure beats heck out of hedgerows. A lot of pop-in on the textures, but that could just be me. So no point pricing a field because, well, I'm going to say they're neither numbered nor priced. But they are some decent-sized fields, and again, very organic, very natural flow to them. They're not, bedsheet tight and blanket flat or any of that silliness. Here we come into the main village, which, oddly enough, is also where our sort of main farm thing is. Which is, you can find it by it's where the gas pump is. So, I mean, nice. It's got lots of detail. It's a very believable looking little place. Although, I do have traffic and such turned on, but there doesn't really seem to be any of that happening. Be nice if this was actually a hay sell point or something, but I have a feeling it's probably not. And, yeah, you're just hanging out everywhere. You're a creepy dude, man. You are a creepy dude. So, winter has officially set in here on the west coast of beautiful British Columbia. I woke this morning to an absolutely devastating snowstorm. We must have got pretty close to a half a centimeter of snow. Yeah, I know. That's, but oddly enough, and for this, okay, I thought maybe these were, it looked like it was some sort of a buy or test sell or something point. Yeah, that's probably the big snowstorm of the season, so glad it's behind me. Here we are, lovely Debowiec. Why do they always cross the signs out? Are you, like, not allowed to be here, or? Oh, that's the other edge of the map, isn't it? Yeah. So, wow. Alright, scary as it is, we've actually seen pretty much everything, guys. I looked to see if there was any sort of, hidden little thisy-that's around the map, but, yeah, them Duke boys, they just never learn. I in fact did an entire circumference of it to see if any of these little sort of odd squares and offshoots and stuff, but they tend to be things like this. And excuse me, I will show you this one and then we'll call her good. There we go. And yeah, this road does start in a proper place. You don't have to go hedge humping to get here, but it does this. It merely leads off into some obscure cornfield that's kind of tucked off in the end of the map. So yeah, interesting little map. Certainly only single player suitable because it is pretty small. Couple little issues with it for version 2, things that you would have thought would have been corrected. But beyond that, you start with no money, no gear, no real sense of direction. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed the map review. Wasn't a very big one, but hey, it's not a very big map. It doesn't have a whole lot of extra stuff going on. Other than I say, it's got a bunch of rather odd and unique mods, most of which I haven't actually used before, and probably wouldn't. I mean, I don't really care if it is darker at night. I do a YouTube series. The darker things are, the harder they are to make videos of. So, anyway, beyond that, not a bad little map. Seems to work well enough. If you happen to check it out and you find things like triggers that don't work, etc., let us know down in the comments. That way anyone that actually looks at the map here on this channel will at least see what the issues may or may not be. But until next time, guys, this has been Species7 doing a map review for Farm Sim 15 Gold. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now. I'm going to go out and sweep all the snow off my steps. Oh wait, it's melting. Hi Alex, hi Ian, hi all you Canadians that have a real winter.